Hi, how are you? I have something great to tell you. Listen, this is my story. I had trouble with my credit. I was looking to refinance and I was referred by my loan officer to Empire Credit Restoration.
Hi, my name is Harold.
My name is Mavis and I'm a real estate investor.
Okay, my name is Mark. I'm here to tell my story about Empire Credit Restoration.
My name is Eugene Mitchell. I'm a bank manager for one of the leading banks in the country. I'm here today to tell you the amazing story and testimony of how Empire Credit Restoration helped me and my family. It's about a year ago, my wife's first cousin, she passed away of brain cancer. But before she became terminally ill, one of her requests to my wife and I was to take custody of her 8-year-old daughter, Imani. At this time, we have 2 kids, 2 boys, 10 and 7. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I was, really nervous and scared. I was like, oh my gosh, how will I be able to provide for a 3rd child?
A few months ago, as I was venturing out to purchase a few properties, I decided to have someone pull my credit report. And to my amazement, I was not very happy with what I saw. My scores were very low. As a matter of fact, they were so low that I could not get financing to purchase a bicycle. My lowest score at that time was around 545.
A little over a year ago, my fiance was actually referred to Empire Credit Restoration by her loan officer. At that time, we were attempting to get a refinance done on our home and fell a little shy on the credit score side, so the loan officer actually referred us to Empire Credit Restoration.
I went to apply for a mortgage, and there was some derogatory statements on my credit. So the mortgage rep referred me to Empire Credit Restoration. I told them how I didn't believe in credit repair. I don't believe they really help you. They just benefit by taking your money. And so you have to go there, trust me. So I called Empire. I made an appointment, and I spoke to one of the representatives.
I met Armando at a seminar in which that he was giving on credit.
At the seminar, he spoke with a lot of passion and a lot of conviction. And I remember telling my husband, I said, if we ever need someone to help us with our credit, I think he's our guy.
My credit was really bad, 22 pages long. But I have to tell you, besides being embarrassing, when I got to meet Armando and his staff, they have been just great. They have been able to restore my credit by over 200 points.
I said to my wife, with the passion and conviction in which that Armando gave his presentation, that we need to go to this man and see if we can get our credit restored.
So we came into his office and he began to work aggressively on our files. He had all the negative items removed, and my credit score went from a 545 to a 716. I am eternally grateful for what Armando has done, and his staff was very efficient. And now, as a real estate investor, my future is bright because now I can go out and purchase just about any property that I desire to purchase, and I look more attractive to lenders because of my credit score.
Within about 8 weeks of sitting down with Armando, he was able to get my fiance's credit score up 80 points in total, which enabled us to get the refi, which is obviously saving us a ton of money over the course of the loan.
I told him how I didn't believe in credit repair. And the great thing about Empire Credit Restoration, they take the time out and educate you, explain detail by detail what's going to take place, what everything consists of. And if you're still not comfortable, there's no agreement, you can walk away. So once I had a better understanding of what will take place, I decided to give it a shot. And by all means, I'm so glad I was referred to Empire. I mean, within a 6-month period, my credit history went from derogatory to all positive things to say. My credit score jumped up tremendously, and not only, has it corrected the issue or the problem, I'm able to get that house that I wasn't able to afford or wasn't able to be approved for 6 months ago.
They were so patient with me and so great at telling me what to do and how to do it. I have to tell you, I'll recommend them always. They became part of my life, my credit life, but they also became my friends. And they're very honest at what they do because, out there, of course I was hesitant at first. Because you hear so many things about people that scam you. They take your money and they run and you can never get a hold of them when you have a problem or you have a question. That never ever happened to me. I was always able to communicate with them. If I had a question, they would answer right away. I never had to say that I had to wait. So listen, I have recommended people to them and they're all very satisfied and I will keep recommending people to them.
After that situation worked itself out, I ended up sitting down with Armando because I had some discrepancies on my credit score or my credit report itself that I wanted to see if I can get worked out. And after sitting down, he was able to help me out with a bunch of late payments that I had when I was back in school for student loans and things of that nature. My credit score to date's up almost 100 points from when I first sat down with him. So for me and my fiance, we have no complaints. We would recommend anybody, friends or family, to Empire Credit Restoration for any help.
Well, Armando did some amazing things with my credit and my wife's credit. As she mentioned to you before, we're getting ready to close now on 3 properties, and now we're back to being the real estate investors in which that we set out to be.
I'm just eternally grateful for all the help and the assistance that Armando and his staff gave us. And I just want to say to anyone out there, if you want to turn your credit file around, then you need Empire Credit Restoration.
Listen, if you have to make a decision, I know you don't know me, and that's okay, because I was hesitant too about that. But I'm telling you the truth. Just do what you have to do, okay? And congratulations, make that decision.
Even though it explained to me detail, it still seemed like it was an amazing situation that took place. I'm impressed. I refer anybody to Empire Credit Restoration. And, it brings tears to my heart that now I'll be able to provide a better life, for Imani, who's the 8-year-old girl that I have custody of, which is what her mom's request was.